A wave of viral posts has sent shockwaves across South Africa, alleging that the wife of President Cyril Ramaphosa has finally confessed that their children are not biologically his. The claim spread rapidly across social media platforms, igniting intense debate, speculation, and political tension. But what is fact, what is rumor, and why does this matter in the broader political landscape of South Africa? Tonight's investigation examines the origins of these allegations, the individuals involved, the political climate surrounding the presidency, and the real implications such narratives carry in a nation where trust in leadership is already under scrutiny. At the center of the controversy is President Cyril Ramaphosa, the head of state of the Republic of South Africa and leader of the African National Congress, ANC. Ramaphosa, a seasoned politician and businessman, has served as president since 2018 following the resignation of Jacob Zuma. The allegations circulating online refer to his wife, Dr. Tshipho Motsip, a respected medical professional and public figure in her own right. However, despite the dramatic headlines and viral commentary, no verified statement, official document, or credible news outlet has reported any such confession. According to available public records and established reporting, there has been no confirmed admission or public declaration from the First Lady regarding the paternity of the President's children. Reports suggest the allegations first gained traction through unverified social media posts and commentary channels known for sensational political narratives. In South Africa's current digital climate, misinformation often spreads quickly, particularly when it concerns high-profile political figures. Political analysts note that personal attacks on leaders' families have become increasingly common during periods of heightened political tension. The presidency has not released any statement addressing these specific rumors, and major South African news outlets have not corroborated the claims. Without verifiable evidence or official confirmation, the story remains within the realm of online speculation. To understand the timing, one must consider South Africa's current political environment. The country faces ongoing challenges including economic recovery, unemployment concerns, internal party divisions within the ANC, and public debate over governance reforms. President Ramaphosa has also faced scrutiny in past controversies, including the widely reported Fela matter, which intensified political opposition pressure. Political observers suggest that personal narratives, especially those involving family, often surface during moments when political stakes are high. Allegations involving a leader's private life can serve as distractions, tools of character questioning, or attempts to weaken public confidence. However, it is critical to distinguish between verified political accountability and unsubstantiated personal claims. From a constitutional standpoint, even if such a personal matter were proven true, it would not automatically carry legal consequences for the presidency. South Africa's constitutional framework focuses on governance, public accountability, and adherence to the law, not private family matters. The real political impact would likely center on perception. Public trust in leadership can be influenced by personal credibility. If credible evidence ever emerged contradicting official narratives about the president's family, political opponents might frame it as a matter of transparency. However, at this stage, there is no verified evidence supporting the viral claim. Institutionally, Parliament, the judiciary, and oversight bodies would not intervene in a private family issue unless it intersected with public office misconduct or misuse of state resources. Supporters of the president argue that the claims represent a coordinated attempt to discredit him through personal attacks. Critics suggest that transparency is essential in all aspects of leadership, even personal matters. Yet, amid the noise, a broader concern emerges: the impact of unverified allegations on democratic discourse. South Africa has experienced waves of misinformation in recent years, particularly during election cycles and major political developments. Experts in media ethics warn that sensational personal claims, when amplified without evidence, can erode public trust not only in individuals but in democratic institutions themselves. Major South African media houses have maintained caution regarding the viral story. No reputable investigative report has confirmed the alleged confession. This restraint reflects journalistic standards that require verification, documentation, and credible sourcing before publishing sensitive claims. In an era where social platforms often outpace traditional reporting, the difference between viral content and verified news becomes increasingly significant. The presidency, for its part, has historically addressed matters of public concern through official channels. The absence of a statement on this issue may indicate that it is being treated as unfounded rumor rather than a legitimate controversy. The ANC remains under pressure as South Africa approaches future electoral milestones. Internal party dynamics, coalition politics in municipalities, and public dissatisfaction over service delivery continue to shape the national conversation. Political strategists note that personal allegations against high-profile leaders often surface when opposition parties seek leverage or when internal party factions are contesting influence. However, without substantiated proof, the current narrative appears to function more as a social media phenomenon than a verified political development. This episode highlights a deeper issue in South African politics, the increasing intersection between private life and public leadership in the digital age. The country's democracy relies on accountability, transparency, and informed debate. When personal allegations, unverified and uncorroborated, dominate the discourse, attention can shift away from substantive policy discussions on economic reform, energy security, crime prevention, and social development. For a nation navigating complex challenges, clarity and factual accuracy remain essential. In the end, the true story may not be about paternity or confession at all. It may be about how quickly narratives can spread, how powerfully they can influence perception, and how crucial responsible reporting remains in protecting democratic integrity. Until credible evidence or official confirmation emerges, the claims surrounding President Cyril Ramaphosa's family remain unverified allegations circulating online. South Africa stands at a crossroads where truth, trust, and transparency are more valuable than ever. The real question is not what social media suggests, but what the facts ultimately reveal.